Yo, this is the world famous Tyler Hebert, and you're listening to WNS Podcast. Roar!
You're listening to the official Wrestling News Source podcast. For all of your information, go to WrestlingNewsSource.com or check us out on Facebook by searching WrestlingNewsSource.com or WNS Podcast. You can also find us on YouTube, Twitter, Stitcher, and iTunes by searching Wrestling News Source Podcast or WNS Podcast. Now being broadcast in over 45 different countries, here are your hosts, Daniel Herron, Tyler Hebert, and Doug.
That's right. What's up, everyone? I am Daniel Herron.
I'm Tyler Hebert.
Who? Who is this?
I am back.
Hey! Welcome back, Tyler.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Who are you?
I am Tyler Hebert.
Who?
Nice to meet you.
Nice and loud.
This is guy on my
Tyler Hebert.
This is guy on my fucking mic, dude. This is guy on my mic.
Some stranger.
The ghost of Tyler Hebert.
We welcome you to episode 240 of the official podcast for WrestlingNewsSource.com. For all of your information, go to WrestlingNewsSource.com. Check us out on Facebook, WrestlingNewsSource.com. You can find us on Facebook, WNS Podcast, on YouTube, WNS Video, and on iTunes, Wrestling News Source Podcast.
We're on Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Player.fm. Just search Wrestling News Source Podcast to find us.
Yeah. Hey, you can follow the podcast on Twitter. It's at WNS Podcast. Daniel's at WNS_Daniel. Tyler's at Tyler_Hebert.
Yay! Welcome back, Tyler.
Yay! Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's what you have to say?
Uh-huh.
I know the fans have been missing you, the listeners, fans,
Don't
whatever
worry,
you
I
want to call
wasn't
them.
dead.
Not dead.
Not dead.
You're sleeping on a couch, apparently.
Apparently, I was sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
Someone took a picture of me sleeping on the couch.
Who would do such a thing?
My wife.
Yeah. So welcome to the show. Got lots to talk about. Going to dive into some feedback, talk about Raw, and a little bit of Q&A as well. So first we dive into that. How you guys doing? Yeah?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? It wouldn't be a podcast without some food for Mr. Hebert. So welcome back, Tyler. We certainly missed you. Doug, how you doing?
I'm okay, man.
Yeah?
I'm pretty stoked that Tyler's back.
Yeah. It's exciting. Even though he took your spot on the mic?
I'm a nice guy. I'll let him have it.
Oh, very nice.
So happy that he's back. I'm so happy he's back that I won't even put up a fight.
Oh, what a guy.
I feel good. I feel refreshed, and I can do backflips.
All right. I'm waiting to see that.
Well, I'm not in the studio.
Okay. Maybe at my wedding, which is
In the worm.
6 months away now.
Is it setting in?
No, not yet.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Until it happens.
There's a lot of things that I still need to do before we get everything set, but I'm not worried about it right now. So, welcome to the show. Let's dive into some feedback. First one's coming to us from Benjamin from Stitcher, saying, "Great show, guys. Once again, I have a friend who isn't really a wrestling fan and a big Arrow fan, and watched SummerSlam and loved it. And then I showed them NXT Brooklyn, and he was sold." So really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Cool.
So this is going back to the talk that we had last week. I'm glad we got some feedback on this, on if Arrow fans tuned into SummerSlam strictly for it.
Well, we did ask people
Yeah.
to share their personal experience, so
Yeah.
I'm glad that people shared their personal experience with it.
And I'm glad that I checked the Stitcher this week and caught that comment.
When's the last time you checked Stitcher previous to that?
6-7 weeks ago.
Oh, that's better than I thought.
Oh, all right. So, but thank you for that. Next feedback we have is from Bazooka Majin saying Raw is Teddy. Everything was a tag match in regards to last week. Pretty much all four. I think it was 4. That was the one where it was only 4 matches in the 3-hour Raw. So good stuff. Next bit of feedback we have is from Pepsi Fan saying, recently I got my mom hooked on the Flash and Arrow on the CW. She really doesn't care much for wrestling when it's on, but she wanted to watch the Arrow match just for the sole fact that Amel was in it. So that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family bonding time.
Noah.
Pepsi
Well, I don't know
fan.
if Noah saw it, but he wanted to see that match.
He asked
She
Daniel
did.
for his password to the network.
Oh, did you get to him?
No, I did not. Screw that. Well, if you're going to watch it, you can come over here and watch it. I'm not helping you. What have you done for me? He spoiled Now You See Me, so he doesn't have any credit for me. Screw that. Fuck Noah. So next bit of feedback we have is from Victor.
Victor. Well, hang on.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was that?
Victor.
There you go.
Oh.
Victor says, my friends that watch Arrow already watch wrestling, so they're in for the long haul for sure. As for others, I can't really say for certain, but Stephen Amell's more active role than most guests could be the way to go for audiences like his.
I've never seen Arrow.
I have not either.
Unless I don't have cable.
Yeah. Well, I just haven't watched it. But I hear good things about it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way that they did the interaction with Stephen Amell was done really well, and he actually participated in a match. And
I don't think it's as simple as any guests getting as involved as he is. I think it's more along the lines of being selective and picking people that make sense, and I think he just happened to work really well, so it was a good pick.
yeah, so really cool. Final bit of feedback we have is from Missy saying, I'm part of a couple Arrow chat groups, and many of them got the network for SummerSlam for Stephen Amell. They were going to buy it on pay-per-view until someone told them they could get it for free. Some watched the NXT show and loved Sasha and Bayley. They hated the main roster matches for the ladies. They didn't get why they were wrestling if none of them won the belt or at least got to be in a match for the belt. I don't think any will continue to watch the WWE, but some said that if NXT was like the NXT Saturday show, they might keep it up with that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, thanks for sharing all the Arrow talk. I guess I specifically asked, and people actually chimed in, which was cool because sometimes we say, hey, let us know about this, and like,
no one answers anything.
crickets, and you're like, all right, well,
I guess
people
no
don't care.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Thanks, people.
yeah. So for those of you out there who are listening who just can't get enough of us, make sure you listen to our Sports Radio Beaumont show. It's WNS on KIKR. You can listen to it by going to sportsradiobeaumont.com or downloading the Sports Radio Beaumont app on your smartphone device.
A lot to talk about on this
yes,
episode.
All of
We
the
went full TMZ mode.
yeah, pretty much. All of the
All that fucked up shit you've been hearing all week. Yeah, we talked about that. on
yeah,
that
we
show.
did. So none of that happened in here. But
Nazi shit, alleged murderous, domestic abuse, all that salty, grimy TMZ shit.
Shit on a wall.
yeah,
People getting shot. Yeah.
fecal matter and all that. So make sure you tune in Thursday afternoon, 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you live outside the Central Time Zone, please adjust your clocks accordingly. So really cool stuff. But let's dive on into Raw as we get closer to Night of Champions, the pay-per-view that's going to be taking place in Houston that we'll be fortunate enough to be going to. Really good. So we kick things off with Sting coming out to cut a promo. And I saw a lot of comments about this particular promo where it was like, man, just kiss more of Triple H's ass. It seemed that...
Yeah, that's strange.
It was very strange. And I did read someone comment, they were like, no, he should be like, Triple H had to go to way beyond the means to defeat me. So, and he cheated to get the victory. So I'm coming back to seek vengeance on him and take his precious title from him.
Yeah. Seeking vengeance on Triple H, and I'm going after
And the
his
authority.
boy, get
Yeah.
his title.
Yeah. So
It was just weird, and I know that Daniel said, oh no, we're going to see Sting lose to Seth Rollins.
yeah, that was my initial thought, but I'm kind of wondering if they do give Sting the title, will we see a cash-in later on that night?
Sheamus. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. And that would suck, too, because that's just another screw thing, like screwing over of Sting. Because they screwed him over with his WrestleMania moment.
Right.
Triple H didn't need to win that. And then, I don't know. Maybe they should give Sting his moment with the title for a little while. You know, hey, I've been WWE champion. You know,
Been
Add that to
everywhere and
his-
done it all.
Yeah, add that to his
Repertoire.
yeah,
Or his list of accomplishments.
yeah, yeah.
And if he does end up winning the WWE title, he will be the first person, I believe, to have held the WCW, TNA, and WWE championships.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, really interesting. Doug, what were your thoughts on this?
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
wait,
well-
no, he's not the first one.
Oh,
You said Booker.
well, WWE Championship. He held, Booker held the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Although now they're kind of incorporating it as both, but whatever.
Yeah, his logic is really disjointed between what's happening now and what happened at Mania. He more or less sort of changed the meaning of what happened at Mania to fit here. But I'm
He shook my
surprised.
hand.
I mean, you guys. I mean, it's clear what's happening there. We're getting Rollins and Triple H at WrestleMania. It's clear as day. You got Sting out comparing him to Triple H. Cena was comparing him to Triple H last year. You got Stephanie saying, "Oh, yeah, I hate to agree with him, but you really aren't half the man Triple H is." That's our other Mania match, boys. Come on, we're
And
getting,
you had
we're getting Rollins.
You
Triple
think they're
H
going to
Mania.
stretch it that far?
Yeah.
I could see it ending as early as Survivor Series.
Nah, we're getting a Mania.
Joy.
Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe I'm like blind. I just didn't see that coming.
I mean, I've heard rumors that the feud was going to happen, but I don't know if I can see it last that long.
It's not really that long.
That's
7 months. What is it?
yeah, 7 months away. But
I mean, they could burn through it, but we're absolutely getting Rollins Triple H.
and I've heard even talks that they might be turning Rollins face soon. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, we do get a Sting promo.
I will
talking
give
about the events.
major props to Rollins' new Black Flag inspired T-shirt. Kudos, my man.
And Tyler mentioned something in during Raw that he thinks that the gold or the blonde streaks are fading away. Do you think he's ever going to retouch that, or is he more of just shedding the blonde streaks? Saying
I don't
fairly
know.
well.
I don't know.
So
Looks like it's at the end.
yeah, it's the same with Ziggler too. Like he kind of just has it there at the end. But I don't know. We'll see what hairstyles these guys choose. And speaking of Dolph Ziggler, that was the very first match we got to see, a SummerSlam rematch. Dolph Ziggler going up against Rusev. This match ends in a disqualification after Summer Rae decided to get involved and
Damn bird.
start. Yep, the bird started attacking, and it ended up in disqualification. Any thoughts on the matchup?
I thought it was solid for what they were going for. I thought it was well worked. Obviously, we're just furthering the angle so we can get this mixed tag on. But yeah, it was fine. I didn't have any problems with it.
No,
Yeah.
It was all right
Yeah, this Raw ended up being very focused
on them.
on Dolph Ziggler and Lana and Summer Rae.
They took away from certain moments that they were trying to do.
Yeah, it really did. I don't know how I felt about it. It seemed very childish, very, high school drama kind of stuff. But
I don't know what they're trying to do or what they're trying to get at, unless they're trying to like, oh no, Rusev is and
Lana,
Summer or in Lana and Ziggler's head.
yeah, trying to break them up or something.
Or Lana is gonna turn heel again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I think the long game is going to put them back together. Oddly enough.
They finally put them back together. It's like, you've been kissing my girlfriend.
Yeah, for much too long, and that in turn makes Rusev a face.
You can have this bird.
Yeah.
I don't know that they necessarily have to be face. I think you can get them back together as heels. And also, I think they're a stronger act as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
after the matchup, they did have like a backstage segment in which, Ziggler was like, hey, I'll catch up with you later, Lana, ha ha ha. And he went into his locker room or dressing room where we saw Summer Rae walk in, immediately following him, which was kind of weird. And, the story, I guess we can just go ahead and cover the whole thing, because the story is that later on, Summer Rae was shown running out of the locker room and Dolph Ziggler only had a towel on, and somehow Lana saw it. I don't know how. She was nowhere around whenever that all went down.
I don't think she saw it. I think that Summer made a scene when she was exiting because she ran out screaming, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that was maybe like word traveled and that's what happened. I don't think it was implied that Lana saw it, just that Summer made a scene when she was coming out.
Yeah, and they cut to Ziggler trying to explain, nothing happened. She just saw me naked, that's all, and I told her to get out. But the thing is like there was a match or two that happened in the process of that.
Yeah.
So does that really add up to the story? And she was only in there for a second, but it was actually like 10 minutes. I don't know.
Maybe she was lurking in the midst of the shower. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. I don't like the storyline.
Maybe he takes long showers.
Maybe.
And she was waiting.
She was just watching him glisten in the shower, and
Hey, she was wrong.
She goes,
he didn't have any tan lines. Bull, he had tan lines.
Dude, it's 2 different colors.
Yes.
It is very apparent he has tan lines. So
not only does he have tan lines, he has the most fucking noticeable tan lines.
look at that body, Ventura.
What did I say? Like you saw that? He pulled up. I was like, dude, tan naked.
Yeah. So
I mean, look, he maybe just takes long. I'm a guy who enjoys a long shower. I take a long shower, so I can see maybe Ziggler's just a long shower man himself. I don't know. What do you average in the shower? Let's get this.
Oh no, I take long showers too.
What's a long shower to you?
Shit, I've probably been in there 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, I mean, I take like a real long fucking shower.
Like how long? 30?
Yeah, I'll take a 30. I like a 30. Sometimes
Is your water heater that good?
Yeah. Sometimes I just like to stand there and let the fucking like hot water run on my head. I don't know. So maybe Ziggler was like relaxing. What's a long shower for you, Daniel?
I usually go around 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, see?
That's about an average for me. Because I'll get in, wash up, and then I'll suds up, and then I'll wash my hair, and then I'll do like the body wash, and then I'll just stand there and just enjoy the warmth.
Oh, you wash your body before you wash your hair?
Well, like I'll wash,
That seems counterproductive.
I get everything wet.
Because the funk of the hair is going to come back on the clean body.
Yeah.
See, I shampoo first, and then I conditioner. I like to let my conditioner like set in there.
Yeah.
So like I
extra
shampoo
soft.
first. I let the conditioner in, then I'll like suds up with the conditioner in.
Well, it's like I'll do soap first, and then I'll do shampoo. Then I'll wash it all off, and then I'll do conditioner. Let that sit.
I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah. Then I'll do conditioner and let that sit.
Break it down for me. What's the rationale for sudsing up first and then doing the hair?
Well, I do that in a sense at the same time. Okay, so I step in, I do the pre-wash.
It's a pre-wash.
Yeah.
So it's like
whenever you get in the car wash and it does that first little thing and it's okay. So do the pre-wash.
I like where your head's on this pre-wash.
Yeah.
I might test drive this pre-wash.
It works. It works. Believe me, it works.
It's sort of like how you gotta wash the dishes a little bit before you put them in the dishwasher.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I like where your fucking head's at.
So you get in there, get everything good to go, ready for the soap.
Right.
So once you got the body ready, then you get the soap, lather everything up, do all that, get the wash rag, scrub it down, because you want to get all the dead skin off.
Are you a rag guy or are you like a loofah guy?
I'll either is fine.
Loofahs are nice.
Yeah, loofahs are nice. I don't have one anymore.
You're a loofah guy?
I'm a loofah guy.
I respect that.
I used to have that axe loofah because it was the soft and the rough.
Oh yeah.
And so I'd be like,
you can exfoliate and you can.
Yeah.
Also, it helps on my feet.
Yeah.
The rough side.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna have to go get.
I feel like I gotta step my shower game up with this talk of the pre-wash.
Okay, so
I feel like I'm feeling inadequate right now.
So you pre-wash, then you suds up, and then
how long you letting that sud sit?
I'm getting there.
All right. Sorry.
Wash the hands off to make room for the shampoo.
Okay.
Spray the shampoo, get it all in the hair. Let it, massage it, couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Then you let it sit, and then you wash off everything. So you're restarting.
Okay.
So your body is nice and clean. Then you take the conditioner, put that in the hair, massage it in, rub it in, do all the good stuff. then you let it sit. Wash the hands off, and that takes a while because conditioner, it's kind of tough to get off sometimes. Then you take the body gel,
Right.
spray it, do all that. Suds up, suds up,
Or
suds
are
up.
you a soap and then body gel?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm a big guy. I've been around big guys that don't smell too great, so
Smell like corn chips too much?
yeah. And I don't like that. I don't want to be that guy who's like,
you're a good smelling dude.
thank you.
As evident. I mean, we're proving why you're a good smelling dude.
And so once I've suds up again with the body wash, then I'll start with the conditioner as it goes down. I'll work my way down,
Yeah, of course.
and then I'll.
That's why I was confused. But pre-wash, I was like, okay, I can see a pre-wash.
Yeah, and then once all that is gone, I'll kind of just sit there and relax and enjoy the hot shower
Yeah.
because I like a hot shower.
Me too.
I
ain't
want
fucking around.
Yeah, I want whenever I walk out of the door of my
Steam.
shower, steam is coming off my body.
Right.
That's how I want it.
I'm with you.
I want like paramedics standing by being like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm okay."
Me and you.
Whoa, wait, no.
Like I'm like, whenever I step in, I'm like hot all the fucking way, cold, just a little,
Yeah.
like just enough to where it's not all hot.
I used to be hot 100% and then cold at like 25% with the dual
See, I think I might be at like
showers.
15. I think
But
I'm
now
like
I'm
1500.
now my gauge is, dead center is warm, and then like all the way to the left is, boiling hot.
Right.
I keep it about midway.
Well, does your water formula change like the heat wise, like whenever you're hot, coming home like after work, and you want to take like a bit of a cooler shower, or don't you do that?
I can't.
I'm the same
I don't
way.
shower. Dude, I work outside, hot as fuck. I gotta get clean. I still take a
I
hot
can't
fucking
take
shower.
a cold shower.
Can't do it.
I can take a not as hot shower,
Right.
but then it turns into a hot shower just because I'm in there for so long.
Right.
So it's like I'll go and mow the yard. I'll almost pass out from heat exhaustion.
Right.
And then I'll step in and I'll be like, okay, it's like swimming pool cool.
Lukewarm.
Yeah, let's go with that. Where it's like you can feel the warmth, but it's still cold.
Right.
By the end of the shower, steam is coming out
Right.
and everything's
You're a
good.
cold shower guy?
No. I was just asking.
You weird fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
I've never taken a
Cold
cold shower before.
I've
can't
taken
do
a
it.
cold shower because the hot water heater was busted and we were waiting for it to get fixed.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Didn't that happen at the house that we were
That's rough.
roommates in? I want to say it was for like a brief
Cold shower is
time.
rough, my man.
No, yeah, you're right. I think it did happen.
Where it was like we only got cold showers. That sucked.
we were in
You
and
do
out
it.
quickly.
Cold right now. I'm
Those
thinking
were the
about it.
fastest showers I ever took. I'm gonna go home tonight and take a shower.
Cold, like a cold shower. I don't feel like I'm clean because I'm trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although your skin feels different whenever you do it.
Yeah. Almost like a little drier. Almost like, well, maybe because I didn't get stuff out good enough because I'm
Yeah.
trying to get out of that fucking cold.
Also, when it comes to people that come over and I'm also in the shower, I don't give a shit what people think because a lot of people are like, he's in the shower for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a long shower. I don't care.
Like a lot of people are like, I'm in
I
and out.
can do that 5-minute shower,
Yeah,
but
it might as well. I like soaking up, the warm, or the hot.
You gotta let it set in. You gotta let
Yeah.
the sour shit.
yeah,
It's not shit. Sour shower.
Sour
set.
shit.
yeah. You gotta enjoy the warmth.
If I had a big enough bathtub, I would kind of like to lay in it and just
Oh,
have
God.
like hot water.
That
I don't.
My
there's a-
tub's not big enough.
that
Yeah,
tub that
mine's
we
not
had
big.
at the apartment. Do you remember that? The one that Kelsey and I had, dude. You want to talk about a nice soak
Wish I had
and
one like
bathtub? That thing was freaking huge. It was nice.
You like a jacuzzi? Where you at on this nice jacuzzi tub versus? Because you know what I sort of am into. I don't have one. I've showered in them, but I don't have one. I sort of like those walk-in showers where it's just all floor, but like with the big door. You know what I mean?
glass
Where-
door.
Like I have,
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it.
where it's just a glass door opens up and you just step in
Oh
and close the door.
no. I'm talking no tub. I'm talking like flat ground with
Yeah.
just a drain.
Yeah.
No tub.
That's what we got.
I was in your bathroom just this weekend.
That's our guest bathroom.
Oh,
You haven't been in the master
Y'all holding out
bathroom.
on the good stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
it's not. It's
Let's see what you're fucking with. In that
It fits
bathroom.
more than one person. I'll let you know that much.
Tyler's embarrassed and it's not even his story. Look at it.
It's sizable. It's a nice size shower. That's all I'm saying to you guys.
How many people can we fit in there?
Oh, it depends on what size you're going for. Like if you're looking at a guy like me, you could probably only fit like 3, but
We have a party in there?
we'd have a shower party. Let's do it. I'll show you how I suds up.
I want to see, when you do the description of the episode, I want shower talk in.
Yes, shower.
Suds up, boys. Suds up. So, and you always save I don't know. I mean, okay, I get it. Everything is clean. Do you
Right.
save the lower part, the special parts last?
Oh, I work head to toe.
Yeah.
I'm a head to toe. Now,
So you'll
have
start
to-
ahead, work your way down, go to the junk, and then go.
You
To
have
like
to
legs?
I suds I wash hair,
Yeah.
do my thing on the hair.
Yeah.
I do work, but then
Priorities.
then I
You work
rinse,
your way down.
I rinse and then I put the conditioner in.
Mm-hmm.
Then I suds up, but I start. You know what? I do face last because I do face with like a different type, like a special soap,
Mm-hmm.
like a face wash.
Yeah.
And so I do hair, then I conditioner in, then I suds up everything. I start and then I work my way down,
Mm-hmm.
and I just keep going all the way down. So it just falls in line.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like
Then-
I'll do chest, stomach, legs, feet, and then other spot.
You go dick to feet. I mean, you go feet to dick. That doesn't make sense to me.
Because
Dick
it's
to
the
feet?
last, I don't know.
You do face to dick?
I mean, I feel like you want to take care of the dick before you get to the feet because the feet has got to be the funkiest part, right?
No. Unless your ass is. Unless your ass is. Well, ass or feet? Which
You
is
gotta clean the
funkier?
booty.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not. You can't. You got to. But that wasn't my point. I just mean like, it just didn't make sense for me to like skip the dick and the ass and then go to your feet and then come back up. Why don't I just hit it on the way down and you can revisit it on the way up?
Because I feel like you would have to. Because okay. Anyway. Very awkward.
Okay, I'm not awkward. I'm intrigued.
Well, I save that for last because and then you wash off and you're good and you're clean.
So you had pre-wash. You blew my fucking mind. Here, you lost me. I like
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't look far too into it.
All right.
It'll be all right.
I'm
So,
gonna re-examine my shower game.
Yeah, start with a pre-wash.
All right.
Let us know how you shower.
I like where your head's though.
Yeah, you start with a pre-wash, get all the dirt and grime and all that off, whatever you might have. If you mow in the yard, you got the grass. You get all that off, and then you suds up. Try that.
Never do ass to face.
Never do ass to face. No, never.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
No, I'm
like,
just joking. I just want
Okay.
to say that.
oh, I do face last though.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, so back to Raw.
what are we talking
Raw
about?
showers here. We had the beat the clock challenge. My God, what was that all about? That was 20-something minutes.
We just want to know how Dolph
We
Ziggler
just wanna know how
showers.
people take a shower, and it's perfectly explainable.
I
And
just want to up my game.
so Becky Lynch is first. Team PCB.
PCP.
Nope. Competing in a beat the clock challenge since their team was victorious at SummerSlam. A lot of people were wondering as to why Sasha Banks wasn't involved with this. This is why. It's because Team PCB was victorious at SummerSlam, so they get to decide who's going to be the number one contender to go up against Nikki Bella at Night of Champions by having a beat the clock challenge. And I don't know. I understand why they were going with that, just to see, rather than pit them against one another, like have a triple threat match or something, and we'll just, so that way the fans would have to decide who they want, and let's just have a beat the clock challenge. But I feel like the beat the clock challenge kind of defeats the purpose of this whole Divas Revolution, where we're going to give them more time and more focus, and the longest match in this thing was 3 minutes and 21 seconds, which was set by Becky Lynch by defeating Alicia Fox. And then to go on, the matches were shorter, obviously, and I didn't like it. I don't know. What did you guys think?
Well, I'm never really into the beat the clock thing. I don't think it is inherently counterproductive to the quote unquote revolution. It's just never really something that holds a lot of weight for me. That being said, I felt like they did do a good job of trying to work a style of match that was like conducive to the beat the clock challenge. I thought Becky did fine. I thought like all of her offense, like was built around trying to get as fast of a pin as possible.
Which is vital because we've had many talks about the beat the clock challenge where they're just going through the routine of a regular match. Yeah.
Rest holds. And everything she did had some sense of urgency to, which is like important in these types of matches.
Yeah.
So in general, these things never really do it for me. I thought she did a good job of trying to sell the match as best as she could, working with some intensity, working with some, just trying to get things taken care of. But yeah, I didn't have a big problem with it. I don't think it's necessarily, because to me the revolution isn't just give them more time, because since we've had this quote unquote revolution, we've seen them get more time, and we know there's a lot more to it than that, because most people have still felt unsatisfied with what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
So there's still more to it, but I thought Becky did a fine job.
Yeah. One thing that bugged me
the counter into the armbar was cool too.
Yeah, but one thing that really bugged me throughout the rest of the night was Alicia Fox. I get it. You got to have this attitude. Yeah, we're Team Bella. We're the best around. But it's like, dude, you lost. Why are you sitting there trying to look tough?
Mean mugging.
Yeah, you're mean mugging, and you're not selling an arm that you tapped out to, moments prior. It's just those little details, right. And I'm just like, why are you standing up there trying to act all cocky? You tapped out. But anyways.
Oh yeah, but my team is still awesome.
At least whenever Brie lost, she kind of stood there and was just like, yeah, I lost. Like she stood next to Nikki.
But you didn't see her,
she
wasn't.
Was
the second match. Was that the second?
Yeah, the second one of that was Brie losing, but she didn't stand there like, yeah, I'm going to come down there and whip your ass. She was like, oh, yeah, I lost earlier.
You just want to talk about them all together?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I liked, because we haven't seen this, we talk a lot about how they put this stipulation out, but they don't change how they work, and usually, especially with the guys we've seen, but it seems like the women really try to come up with something that works to the stipulation. I liked Brie's whole, there is no win for me because I'm not getting anything out of it. So my intent is just to fuck you over. So she just ran the whole time. Like she stalled, she ran, she tried to grab the ropes at every opportunity, and I thought that was like smartly booked match.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I at least appreciated it.
Me,
I was kind of bummed that the match ended so quickly.
Yeah,
because it makes Brie look insanely weak to lose in 1:40.
I mean, is she really losing a lot of credibility though?
Well, not really, but what credibility she had.
I don't know. I don't know if we could argue that she had any, to be honest.
Yeah,
sadly.
And then I felt the Paige and Sasha Banks match was not wise to put Sasha Banks in that match, because you go from someone who had like match of the year the Saturday before SummerSlam, and now you're putting her in a match that is not going to last 1:40, and you make her look insanely weak.
What did it do, like Paige and Naomi or something, or Paige and
you could have done Tamina or something like that. Like put the odds against Paige.
Well, I thought they were smart enough to at least, when she didn't beat the clock, they didn't do a finish, because it would have been even stupider to have beaten Sasha in that match, which they didn't. But another thing I don't like about the beat the clock in general is because all three participants are only fighting for one thing. When one person doesn't beat the clock, the match just stops there. It's like, oh, this match doesn't count anymore. Like, we don't have a finish. Like, no one beats anybody. We just fucking stop. Which I think is sort of like lame and anticlimactic. But I don't know. It doesn't really do it for me, but I appreciated the effort they put to work towards the stipulation, which seems like more than we usually get in these types of things.
Yeah. One of the things that irked me a little bit was this whole, Nikki Bella countdown on the Titantron. Like, okay, I get it. They're gonna have her break the record so that they don't have to talk about AJ Lee anymore. I get it, but it's like, when was the last time she actually defended that title?
I saw someone do the math, and she's defended the title if not one more time than AJ did in her run, exactly the same amount of times as AJ.
Wow.
So what the people that are like crying for over AJ's being disgraced or whatever, she's defended the title once more, if not the exact same amount of times.
Well, it's equally sad that both of those reigns had so few defenses.
Sure. Well, see, what confuses me is I get that people lash onto the AJ character, but I don't think she was this great worker that everyone like thought she was.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, there's not that much difference between like a Nikki Bella and AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Sadly, but
and at least Nikki has shown progression over her reign.
Yeah, you can still see a gap. There's still a gap in talent when she has to wrestle like one of the other three, though.
Mm-hmm.
And she's one of the better. No, she probably is the best of the main roster divas. I guess if you don't count Paige.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
But anyways, the Paige and Sasha Banks match ended up in a no contest.
I thought you were gonna say that what bugged you was in that one of the screens where they were putting the time on there. They didn't get it in the middle.
That didn't bug me. I thought that was hilarious.
They didn't just fuck it up once. They did it like 3 times.
They're like, no, the other one. Oh, this one? No, the other one. This one? No, the other one. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was great. That's going to end up on Botchamania for sure. So the next matchup, we got to see Ryback going up against Big Show with The Miz on commentary. The Miz provides a distraction to get Ryback the victory.
I come back and like
nothing has changed.
Like with these three guys, nothing has changed. I don't know. I just don't care about them three. In this feud.
Well, what cracks me up is that they had a triple threat match. Now, triple threat usually does not favor the champion, which means the odds are stacked against him. Should be a very huge challenge. What they're building for Raw is that he's going one-on-one with the Big Show, and this is his toughest challenge. It's just, okay, instead of facing the Big Show and the Miz at the same time, the harder challenge is facing one less person. It's just, it hurts. It hurts my head. I don't know. Doug, what do you think about the matchup?
I don't know what to think of the matchup.
It was impressive to see Ryback lift up the Big Show, but
he's done it before, right?
See, that's what I'm wanting to know. Yeah, he has done it, and he's done it. I know he's done it to Mark Henry, but I don't recall if he had done it to Big Show.
He has now.
Yeah, he definitely has. So
he did get him up quick and lay him out, so he didn't like stomp around with him.
Yeah, he was like, okay, let's go. You're down. But after that, we got to see a rematch from SummerSlam: Kevin Owens versus Cesaro.
I mean, Kevin Owen.
What? So this was a fun matchup. I enjoyed the work between these two. The crowd was into it. Cesaro selling the rib injury. He wasn't able to do the Cesaro swing. That ended up costing him the match as Kevin Owens gets the win. But what did you guys think about it?
I thought it was really good. I like the attention to detail in something that always bugs me is the stalling, like vertical suplex, where a guy is going to hold him up, and if the guy doesn't struggle to get out of it, it always bugs me that he's just, like allowing himself to be like held upside down. But I like that when he had Owens up, Owens started like hitting him in the stomach, and then he started hitting Owens back in the stomach. I was like, that's great. That's the solution to like the stalling vertical suplex for me. I was like, okay, that's great. I thought they have a good match. These dudes obviously work well together. What I think they're suffering from is they wrestle each other every fucking show.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view, they wrestle each other on Raw. And not just those guys, what the entire roster is suffering from is everybody's wrestling each other on every fucking show.
Right.
SummerSlam rematch with Rusev and Ziggler.
Yep.
SummerSlam rematch with
Ryback and Big Show.
Ryback and Big Show. Cesaro and Owens. The fucking women that's a little different because they've all been mixing it up, but essentially it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Every fucking match is a rematch from fucking SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. And then SmackDown is the first match that rematch occurs on Raw.
Right. The Ambrose and Reigns are wrestling the Wyatts.
Mm-hmm.
You can have these guys feud from pay-per-view cycle to pay-per-view cycle without having them wrestle on TV, like leading up to the events every fucking week.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's so blah about Raw, because the same dudes are wrestling the same guys every fucking, not just every week, every fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what it is, right? It's actually, to me, it is the exact same thing as WWE 2K15 Universe mode. They fight each other like all the time.
Just repetition.
And even when you try to like manually change their their fucking alliances and enemies, they just fucking go right back to it.
Yep.
Hopefully that'll change in 2K16. But after that, we got to see Braun Strowman, Braun, going up against Dean Ambrose. So it's the first real test for Braun.
His manhandled him.
Pretty much, yep. The match ends in a disqualification after Braun pushes Roman Reigns, and Reigns decides to fight back.
Up so much, Michael Cole's like, "Oh my God, he is so big."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Well, Big Show's bigger."
Yeah, Big Show's the world's largest athlete. You don't freak
so
out
big,
over him.
he's so strong. It's like, but Big Show though.
Yeah,
whatever.
but Big Show.
I want a meme of like Tyler's face that says like, but Big Show.
I'll take a picture of that. Give us that face.
I don't even know what I did.
But Big Show though.
Get that ridiculous fucking thing on his chin.
Yeah, what is up with that? But Big Show though.
Oh my gosh, I'm like high.
But Big Show though. So yeah.
Put that in that fucking, slap that in that meme maker. And
Oh,
put
yeah.
Big Show there.
Oh, you got it. But yeah. So Braun ends up getting the victory via disqualification, and then he proceeds to lay out Ambrose and Reigns, and Harper and Wyatt get involved as well, saying thank you, Sister Abigail, follow the buzzards. Jump! And that was pretty
I
much
thought he
it.
did well for someone who's as inexperienced as he is.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I read somewhere he has like 10 fucking matches or something. Something
Wow.
ridiculous like that. Now, I may be reading from a source that is unreliable, and maybe you should take that with a grain of salt. But he is, because I don't even remember where I read that from, to be honest with you. But but I think he's pretty inexperienced, which he did fairly well. He's obviously green, you can tell.
Yeah.
But
He's got a ways to go,
Sure.
but at least he's with a group so that they can help groom him.
yeah, but that's why. Then why put him in a fucking singles match on Raw? His first match is a singles match on Raw. Why not put him in a tag match?
I told him, I was like, he seems very dominant now, and he may be like that for the future, but like he won't be like that against John Cena.
Yep, quite possible. So, yeah, after that, we got to see the Dudley boys go up against the New Day, who were trying to protect the last table.
Great promo on the way to the
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Well, they did that because, they had another backstage segment like last week when they were talking to Michael Cole. They did the same thing, but it was still gold. I loved it.
You mean on the .com interview or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. So how did it go? It was like, how many tables have to be broke? Or no, what did they say? Like how they say it?
I don't remember. I just remember loving it. Oh, can we please fucking talk about Xavier Woods' hair?
Yes.
Please fucking talk about Xavier Woods' hair.
Whoa.
It looked fascinating.
It was fucking awesome. The way he kept like primping it, like he was like, yeah, what's up? Like the way he kept like I don't know, it was awesome.
It was pretty good. I got to applaud him for putting the bubble wrap on the table.
That was nice, yeah.
Save the last table.
I was kind of expecting this matchup to wait, like to hold off until Night of Champions, but it looks like it might be a triple threat if I had to guess.
Here's the problem. The Dudleys shouldn't have beat them right now. That's a payoff for down the line. Like they should have ran away or to a no finish
Count out
or they
or-
should have cheated to win. Like the
Yeah.
Dudleys shouldn't have pinned them yet. That's just bullshit. It's stupid booking. Dudleys shouldn't have won yet.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was good to see the Dudley boys back, and
DOE. You gotta go DOE.
Big Show though.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, I mean it was fine. The match was fun. The crowd was definitely into it. But the Dudley Boys do end up getting the victory. So at least now they have a claim to be in the title match. But after that, we got to see promo time to close out the show instead of open it, although we got that as well. Seth Rollins, Stephanie McMahon, John Cena, and Sting all together. Yeah, and I don't know. What do you think? Give us a rundown.
I thought Cena was fine. He's basically just saying that. Well, it was weird because he was like, "Go ahead and tell him, Stephanie."
Like that? Or just D-O? Because I think people might mistake that for do.
Yeah, you got to have the E.
Okay. But Big Show, though. Anyways, you were saying?
Oh, somehow it was already worked out because he's like, tell him, Stephanie. Like, and she was like, reluctant to say that he has the match or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he was saying he has a rematch. Night of Champions, all the titles have to be.
Oh, she wasn't reluctant at all.
She was sort of well.
He was like, "Do I have a match?" She's like, "Yeah."
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. But the way she played it, like pretty coy though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Do what's best for business, and what's
it's
best for business is to put both those titles on the line.
Where do you guys see this heading?
Well, obviously, double duty for.
Well, yeah,
Rollins.
of course. I mean more along the lines of
what's going to play out.
Is Sting winning or is Cena winning? I assume
Sting winning, and Rollins keeping the U.S. title.
That's what you see. See, I was thinking probably Cena would win his U.S. title back, but then I would think, why did they just turn it in the first place? Just for that stupid fucking finish with Jon Stewart? You flip the title for that?
Yep.
Are you agreeing with me? You think Cena's getting his title back and then Rollins?
I absolutely think that it was for publicity.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I'm trying to pretend like, yeah, it's hard to believe. Of course it was. They did that dumb fucking finish just for some, I don't know. I guess.
Yeah. So it looks like Seth Rollins is going to be getting double duty at Night of Champions, which will be fun because we're going to be there and get to watch him perform twice. So
yeah.
I don't know. I think Cena's going to take him to his limit. He'll get the victory, and then Rollins will be exhausted and maybe lose the title to a fresh Sting.
Sting.
Oh, you're with title. You're with title. You're with Tyler. You think Sting's getting the title?
I would think. I mean, I can honestly see it go either way.
All right. See, I was more of like Cena's going to get his title back, and then Rollins will retain against Sting, which is sort of the ass backwards way of telling the story, I guess. Because you would think he would be, too tired from going the limit to retain the second time. Although there was that, what pay-per-view did TNA do that one time? Where
oh my God!
Where Angle had all the titles, and he lost the X Division title to Jay Lethal earlier in the show, but then retained the rest of the fucking titles or something weird.
No. He lose the tag titles that he was with Sting. He lost it to R-Truth and Pac-Man Jones.
Is that fucking?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so he lost everything and then retained the title, the main title. Okay.
Yeah.
So this isn't the only ass backwards way of. The only ass backwards time this has been done.
It's not the first time that's happened to Kurt Angle. Remember the time he held like 2 championships and he lost them both in a triple threat match?
Nope.
It was a WWE match. I want to say it was Jericho and Benoit. Maybe. Where it was like he was holding the Intercontinental and the WWE title, and they put him in a 2 falls matchup, triple threat, and it was like the first person to gain pinfall or submission became the Intercontinental title and the Intercontinental champion, and the second person who got pinfall or submission got the other title.
Right.
And Angle ended up losing both, and he wasn't even involved in the pinfalls or submissions.
Wow.
Well, with the tag match bullshit. Though with Sting, I think Sting screwed over Kurt Angle.
Dang, he just has bad luck when holding multiple titles. So, anyways, I don't know. This Raw was kind of subpar for me, but whatever. You can't have all of them be great. But with that being said, it's time to go into the Q&A portion of the show. Your questions, our answers. First question coming to us from Arkham City.
Arkham City.
Been a while since we've heard from him, saying, hey guys, the signs you saw with 7 on them were members of the 7 Line Army, which is a movement of my fellow New York Mets.
Never heard of him.
That's a baseball team. He even made sure to include that in
Never heard of it.
Fans from around the country. The group is known for taking over sections of other team stadiums and making it feel like a home game for the team by cheering and chanting. My guess is there was a group within the group here in New York that were wrestling fans, and they decided to make their presence known at the shows over the past weekend. I tried getting tickets to the NXT event to make my first live show, but all they had were nosebleeds, and I learned the hard way the upper deck at the Barclays is nowhere for someone 6 feet or taller. Now to the question, with Vince turning 70, how long do you think Vince can run behind the scenes aspect of the company, as in being in charge of booking and sitting at the monitors at every pay-per-view and TV show? And do you think that the success of NXT, that the talent in the locker room wants Vince to step aside in favor of Triple H?
Not very fucking long if he's implicated in these fucking murder charges, is my guess.
Yeah. For the details on that, you definitely want to make sure you listen to our radio show on Sports Radio Beaumont about the Superfly Jimmy Snuka debacle.
Yeah, so supposedly he might be involved in some sort of cover-up. That's been the rumor for years, and now it's being said in actual relation to the case. So if that happens, not very fucking long.
Yeah.
If he's not charged, or if he gets out of that somehow, or if he's found to be innocent of that, until he's fucking dead.
Yeah. He's going to do it until he dies.
Unless he's going to prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah. So, but thank you for the question and the comments. Next question comes to us from Parker saying, hey guys, I thought TakeOver was great and would give it a 10, while SummerSlam would be a 4. And now to the question, what wrestling moment brought you closest to crying or made you cry? I never really cried over a moment, but I did tear up when Jay Briscoe lost cleanly to Jay Lethal at Best in the World 2015. Thanks, and keep up the good work.
Undertaker losing.
You almost cried, or you did tear up?
No, I don't know if well, that was the closest to crying. It was a shock moment, but I was like, it's not real. And but I've never had a crying moment, to be honest with you.
Oh, I legit cried for "I'm Sorry, I Love You," and then subsequently, the following night where he actually retired and everyone came down to sort of say their goodbyes.
Flair,
I fucking lost it. Flair's retirement hit me fucking hard. I bawled my eyes out.
That one was tough. I started to get a little emotional at the Mark Henry fake retirement.
Right.
And then the Daniel Bryan.
You got worked, you Mark.
I did. I totally did. I even had people texting me going, is this legit? Is he really retiring? And I was like, it looks like it. But the other one was the Daniel Bryan announcement whenever he was like, am I retiring? Is this the end of my run? I was like, oh, God, please don't let this be the end.
Right.
I got a little... I didn't get over emotional like the Ric Flair one.
The Flair one.
It was so. It was because it was genuine, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely one. But thank you very much, Parker. We appreciate the question. Next one's coming to us from 123MDF456 on YouTube. Saying something I didn't understand about the Brock Taker match. Why would the ref count on Lesnar like he's being pinned during the Kimura lock, but not count on Taker during Hell's Gate?
Well, you can be in those positions without actually having your shoulders like flush to the mat, and the ref will slide his hand underneath to see if there's space between your shoulders and the mat, and that's what he's doing to check it. So, I'm not saying they didn't fuck up. Maybe he's saying he saw them with the shoulders down and they didn't check it. If that's the case, it's just a fuck up. But if not, it's because their shoulders weren't flush.
Yeah. So it could be a simple thing as placement, or just we're not going to incorporate that into the storyline.
Right.
It's like, they're very inconsistent. But anyways, thank you very much. Next question comes to us from Brian saying, hey guys, great show again this week. Always enjoy listening to you. I don't think you guys give yourselves enough credit, really. I haven't missed a show since I started listening. Few comments and questions, if you don't mind. I try to make it quick. I did have my store manager come to me and ask me about the Amel Stardust match because he is a huge fan of Arrow. He said he's going to sign up for the network to watch the show, and and all of the old wrestling he used to watch. So WWE's crossover may have had a little success after all, as far as drawing in new and old viewers. Also, the New Day is not the most entertaining gimmick, or is the New Day not the most entertaining gimmick WWE has going right now? As far as making me laugh and just wanting to see them on my TV, I can't compare them to anyone else. Thank you for doing what you do each week. And hey, where the heck is Tyler?
Who knows?
That jerk.
I'm right
we
here.
dumped that fucking loser.
Yeah. Dork.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
well,
back.
first of all, that's really
Mr. Cold Shower.
Yeah, weirdo. Cold shower taking weirdo. No, first of all, Brian, that's really nice thing to say, you fucking sweetheart. But
Love you.
But I think what's probably closer to the truth than us not giving ourselves enough credit is you're probably giving us a little bit too much credit. Although it's nice of you to say, we appreciate it. Yeah, New Day's fucking awesome. We love those guys.
And we love you. Just for the love you've shown us. We appreciate it. Well, I appreciate it. Damn.
Are you doing a bit?
No, I'm not doing a bit.
fuck,
I'm trying to show some gratitude for someone giving us credit
I
and
was confused. I was like, is he doing
complimenting our show and the hard work we put into it.
I
And
thought he was doing a bit. I thought you were doing a bit. I was like, what is this? What are you referencing that I don't
No.
get? Sometimes you and Tyler like have these references between yourselves that I don't get, probably because I would think they were stupid if I did get them.
like
And I
Noah
don't-
having a tattoo of himself on his arm.
No, that I get. That's awesome.
Just that face. My God.
I gotta say, of all Tyler's stupid little pictures, that's probably the best one, right? He stepped his game up.
He really did. He brought
I
it.
came back and
And what's funny, I showed him that
Like,
picture.
where's Tyler been for the past fucking month? Wham! Back with a vengeance. No pictures out the ass.
I showed him the picture where he put the one that's on his arm. I showed him where that picture was on my Facebook page because I took that picture whenever we were at the Galveston thing for Tyler's bachelor
That's when
weekend.
he had that stupid hint. That's not it.
Henna. Yeah.
Tattoo that he got, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you
And
just
then-
covered it with that dumb picture of his own face.
Yes.
it's gold. His dad liked that picture.
Both of those pictures were both the face that's on the arm and the picture of the tattoo. They were both taken at Galveston that weekend.
What I love is that Tyler's always fucking with Noah on his Facebook page, and Noah's dad's always like, "That's awesome, Tyler." Noah doesn't even. Noah just
he
leaves
doesn't
it
even
on.
acknowledge it.
Noah ignores it, and his dad's like, "That's fucking rad, Tyler." I love how you made this crudely photoshopped arm tattoo of his face on his own arm.
Oh God, he's coughing. You all right? Breathe.
Yeah.
You gotta breathe. Oh, my head hurts now.
I'm so glad you're back, Tyler.
It's good to be back.
You've been missed.
It's good to be back.
So next up, we have from a comment question from Titan, who's not actually Titan. He says, "What's up, podcast crew? It's me, JC Jonathan, CRO to the W."
Oh shit, we haven't heard from him in forever.
Yeah, he says, "I've been out for a good while, but still never miss an episode." Anyways, here's my cue for the Q&A. So someone brought to my attention that Braun Strowman, even if I spelled that remotely right, was or still is a character on, and I've never seen this either, and get tons of heat for it, Game of Thrones. What is your take on Braun? How do you feel about Rowan being replaced? And Doug, I went 90 and you never called back. Just kidding. But yeah, that's my question. Can't wait for the next show. Keep up the amazing work, peeps.
I'm a tease, crew. I'm a tease. What? So
What?
I said I'm a tease. He said I went 90, but I didn't go 10.
Okay.
So I said I was a tease. But wait, so Strowman's on?
No, he is not. He is not on Game of Thrones. But there was a popular meme because there's a character who looks pretty similar to him, and the meme is going around. And it's like he's talking to one of the main characters, Jon Snow, and he says, "Jon, I'm gonna, leave this place, take a bunch of steroids, and join the WWE." And there's a picture of Jon Snow that says, "Are you serious?" And then it shows a picture of Braun saying, "I'm dead serious."
Okay.
So I'll see if I can find it so I can show you.
Maybe I'm older, so my reference point is older, but all the people I know are like, oh, he looks like fucking Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. Or
Yeah.
whatever Booger's name is when he was in Bloodsport also. What's that guy's name? You don't know Booger from Revenge of the Nerds?
I know Booger, but I didn't know his name.
Oh, he's in Bloodsport too.
I didn't know what his name is.
I just meant the guy's actual name, not the character.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tyler Stahl,
Yeah.
So I'm back,
right?
full force, and I will be making pictures galore.
Galore.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to see that picture we were talking about, let me know, and I'll post it on the Facebook page.
Curtis Armstrong
Curtis Armstrong, that's it.
Dang it.
is the guy's name, the actor. Can we just put the picture of Noah as the picture for the episode?
Why not?
Maybe.
Not Booger. Okay, that's not how I meant. Not Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. Oh, what's the big jock guy's name from Revenge of the Nerds? Booger's the other guy. That's how I meant. I didn't mean Booger.
Yeah, he does look like that dude. Crud, I can't remember his
I'm
name.
Googling
Where'd
it.
that picture go? That's sad.
I didn't mean Booger. I don't know why I said it.
I don't know where that picture
It was
went.
like a one-word name.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Maybe she sent it to me on Facebook. Saw a little bit more.
I'm hungry. Someone.
Donald Gibb.
is-
Ogre. God
Ogre!
Damn it.
There you
When
go.
I said Booger, I meant Ogre. Fuck.
Damn it, I can't find it. Oh well.
I just clicked. I was like, Booger doesn't look like Braun Strowman. Yeah, but Ogre. Yeah, you're right. Ogre.
Did we fuck Crow's question up? What are we doing? I'm lost.
No, that was the question. If he looked like a character on. and,
what are you looking for the meme? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and how do you feel about Eric Rowan being replaced?
Eric Rowan never really lit my world on fire, so I don't have a huge problem with it.
Oh, that's sad.
But we will see who's better, though. Eric or Braun.
Yeah, maybe.
They really have to give him that mask, though. Is like the opposite of.
He's the black sheep.
So what is Eric supposed to be?
The other sheep.
The white sheep?
The cracked mask sheet.
Yeah. Definitely. So, but yeah, thank you. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thanks, Crow. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
You know what's going to
Appreciate
happen, right? He's going to eventually come back, and then Braun and Eric are going to have like a feud.
It's possible. We'll have to see. But final question coming to us from Joe saying, "Dearest Daniel, cousin Doug, and
Not
the
my name.
ghost
Not my
of
name.
Tyler,
Not my fucking name.
love to hear your thoughts on the events this weekend. My personal two favorites were the Sasha Bailey tearjerker and the debut of Braun. Love this guy in the ring as he absolutely fills it up. What about Big Show? But Big Show, though. I've been fortunate enough to see him wrestle Mike Rawless and Chad Gable. As he has great chemistry with the little guys, he should do really well in this new role, and we are all in for a treat for this newly revamped Wyatt family. My favorite thing about Braun, though, is that he has a tattoo, possibly, of himself cleaning and jerking weights on his lat. I don't know if it's really. I don't know if he's really that
God, I hope
narcissistic.
that's true. Please let that be true.
That would be awesome.
I don't know if he's really that narcissistic, but it's so ridiculous that I love it. Really love to hear your thoughts on last week's episode of NXT. I thought it was pretty subpar, a 90-minute episode stuffed with recap and video package filler, and an absolute train wreck of a 4-way main event.
God, I hope that shit about Braun Strowman is true. He has a tattoo of himself lifting weights. Can you get a picture of Braun Strowman? Where is this tattoo at?
On his lat?
What's a lat?
It was a lat.
Is this a lat?
Latitude?
Is this lats?
Maybe.
This thing that.
I don't know. I don't work out.
If anyone knows, let
Tyler,
us
Google
know.
that. You're by the computer.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Use your fucking phone. Y'all some dead air having motherfuckers.
Right.
Find a picture of Braun Strowman. I want to see if he has.
What is the lat?
Tyler, I didn't say find out what the fucking lats are.
I just want to know where the lat is, okay?
I mean, I just want to see. I just want to see if he has that tattoo of himself. Is that what are you working on?
I'm working on tattoo.
Okay, good. good.
Braun Strowman.
He's gonna find a tattoo. I'm gonna find where the lad
Okay,
is.
I'll talk about. I'll stop the dead air and I'll talk about the NXT show.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, it was not great. The 90-minute edition. I think the biggest thing to really take away from is how fucking over Enzo and Kaz were in that.
Oh
fucking
God,
movie.
yeah.
They were fucking over. So much so they were so into what they were doing that like Cass had to direct Enzo because Enzo was just fucking going off doing his thing. I saw Cass be like, "Hey, go over there." Like when they were doing their little promo in the beginning. Mm-hmm. But they were crazy over. I heard that the women's match was a botched finish that Emma wasn't supposed to win. It's supposed to be Becky.
Yeah, I do remember that because like the ref counted and someone forgot to kick out or didn't kick out in time.
She was supposed to kick out and he counted 3 anyway because their instructions are if it's pinned for 3, you count 3.
Yeah, and
it's
then
their fault.
And then like the match kind of continued afterwards,
right?
As if it were legit.
It was
and
weird.
then Charlotte was like, "I don't need a count of 3. I still,
She like counted her own fucking thing.
Yeah. I don't need a ref or something like that.
That's a butt.
Yeah, it's a butt, but it's in the lat. It's like in the middle of the back.
This area? The
That's
lower back?
lats?
Yeah.
Oh, how will we know he's wearing a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find a picture of him?
Dorsey muscle.
This episode has just been out of this world.
Put it on the big screen. I gotta not the butt thing. The Braun Strowman. I gotta see this fucking. Hey, what were the other matches?
See, look.
Carmelo versus Eva Marie. That was the second. That was another match too, right?
Oh, how'd that go with Eva Marie?
Not great.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. The Brian Kendrick. What's her move called? The Brian Kendrick?
Sliced red number 2.
Oh,
Instead of sliced
Lord.
red. Oh, that's him.
And look at him standing next to Rich.
It does look like
Can I
ogre.
say something about Rich? Rich's hair is looking fly as a motherfucker. every
Yeah,
time
it
I see him.
does.
I gotta get some tips from that man. He's got a fresh cut.
Maybe I can find it on here, Game of Thrones.
No. Let's look at Braun Strowman. Let's see.
Dang it. I don't know.
Yeah, he does look like him.
Oh, he has a shirt on. How will we ever fucking know?
Yeah, it's hard
Well,
to tell.
they do have some pictures of him with his shirt off, but they don't. We can't see his back.
This is Sam is the guy from Game of Thrones that they're comparing him to.
He doesn't
I see
look
it.
like that guy.
Like I can see it in his face.
I guess a little bit.
They're like if he took steroids and got all
He
jacked
was
up.
like, if he was less goonish looking and more nerdy looking.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways.
Braun Strowman's back.
Just go Braun Strowman, hit images, and we'll just look through him until we see his back.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm.
Is it
I'm
that
doing.
difficult, guys? Come on.
Oh, I mean that's what I'm doing.
All right.
It's not really giving me much.
Hey,
To go
Slater
off of.
Gator.
Yes.
He looks slimmer there.
Yeah. It's the black. That's why.
Yeah. Who are we talking to? Joe? Joe, we can't fucking find a picture of this dude's back.
Yeah,
for
post it on
devices.
the podcast
Please,
page.
I fucking hope you're right. If so, thank you. Please.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us know this guy is a.
We'll
is a-
definitely be on the lookout. We're gonna be on watch.
That's the best thing I ever heard.
Lat Watch 2015.
Well,
Best
hopefully.
member of the Wyatts just because of that.
Well, if not, hopefully when we go to the pay per view, we'll see it.
nah,
Like,
not from
hey,
the
take
distance
your
that we
shirt
are.
off.
Yeah,
We're
take your shirt
gonna be
off.
upper section. So it's
Take
gonna
your
be
shirt
hard to
off.
see.
Like, get the camera, zoom in on it.
And tweet
Hey,
the Rock.
Braun, take that shirt off.
Anywho, that's
That would be awesome if he had that and also a tattoo picture of ogre on his back on his back or something like that.
that'd be so
What if it's
random.
Booger because I got the guy wrong? He has the-
Anywho,
I think Victor wanted us to watch one of his buddies' matches, but I didn't get to watch it.
yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I worked until super late, so
Where was
I'll,
it?
I'll try to get that.
It's on the podcast page. Post.
I'll try
others.
to remember to do that next week, Victor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I worked late. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, so there you go. So thanks everyone for the questions. We certainly appreciate it. Make sure to submit your questions on our YouTube channel, WNS Video, also our Facebook page, WNS Podcast. You can check us out on WrestlingNewsSource.com and WrestlingNewsSource.com on Facebook. And subscribe to our show on iTunes by searching Wrestling News Source Podcast. And feel free to give us a review. We always like hearing back from you guys. Or girls.
Or or everybody, the whole wide world.
That's right.
We're also on Stitcher, Beyond Pod, and Player.fm. Just search Wrestling News Source Podcast to find us.
The podcast is on Twitter at WNS Podcast. Daniel's at WNS _ Daniel, and Tyler's at Tyler _ Aber.
How many followers you got to now, Tyler?
You say that so condescendingly, like it's a fucking contest.
Well,
I think he's calling you out, Tyler.
I don't
totally
know.
calling you
I
out.
haven't checked in a while. I mean, like,
I think
whenever
he's
you
trying to
tag
be
me,
like, yo,
I go to that link whenever you tag me in, but I don't go and see how many people has followed
I
me.
think he's trying to be like, I got more followers.
He's
than
at
Tyler.
he's at 44 followers, so make sure you're following
This
this
is
guy.
even.
It's condescending.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to come it across that way.
I feel like you're trying to be like, yo, Tyler, how many followers you got? Fucking none.
Well, because I know we're trying to do that.
How many you got?
437.
Fuck.
See,
No, you don't.
it definitely is that because he knows exactly how many he has.
It's
Look,
precise.
I just looked.
It's precise.
I just looked.
You don't have 400 and
I do.
I got 44.
You got 44.
Yay.
437.
That don't mean shit.
Okay. Yeah, I paid for all.
437.
I paid for half of those. Yeah. So, anyways, follow us on iTunes.
On stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome
And-
back, Tyler. I'm glad you're
yeah.
back.
Yeah. Welcome back, Tyler.
Thank you.
See, I'm the only one clapping.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
You fucked up.
Are you saying that to yourself? Or?
You dropped the cake.
I think he's saying he fucked up for coming back.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe you should take the microphone next week. Anyways, that's gonna do it for us for the podcast crew. I am Dane O'Haron.
I'm not dead.
Oh, I'm
I'm gonna
done.
go home and take a shower, and we'll catch you all next week.